So today I will be reviewing Little Women Atlanta Season 3, Part 1 of the reunion. Okay, so it's official. Devon is the best father figure on that show. So let's talk about it. So the episode opens up with the never-ending Juicy and Minnie ongoing feud. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. It's never gonna stop. I mean, I feel like it's like a China wall. It just keeps going on. It's starting to get on my damn nerve. It really, really is, because these fake arguments that Juicy is making up is meritless. It just goes on. And I really do believe, I know you've heard me all season say, Juicy is just creating storylines. Juicy's just creating storylines. I really do believe that. I really do think at the end of the day, she knows Miss Tammy is not going to put a hand on her. But in her defense, I mean, it could honestly be scary for her because Miss Tammy is so tall and big. I love her, but she's a little hefty. But then on the same scale of things, so is Juicy's ass. These are three heavy-set women that are just keep going at it. It never stops. But, you know, I understand Juicy has to create some kind of storyline here because at the end of the day, she's a little bit like Sam. She doesn't have a life. I mean, how many times can you introduce us to Ricky Smiley? We already met him. That was the interesting part of her life. Now I'm gonna need something else to go with this. So this is why she keeps creating this fake beef with Minnie's mother. It's a little nerve-wracking. But what did come out of this feud between the three of them that just keeps going on and on and on is Minnie's mugshot. Now I don't know if you guys remember, it had to be earlier in the season. It was revealed to us that Minnie had a mugshot. And so, but she never said why. Like, and I can't believe I forgot. I should have been asking every episode, why do you have a mugshot, Minnie? Because these things are important. Like, I need to know, and you know, am I watching some kind of serial killer? I need to know what's going on. So she finally revealed that she is a thief. Now, she said it was back in her earlier life. It's something she did when she was much younger. Okay, I can accept that. But then again, on the same token, most kleptos don't admit to kleptomaniac. So, you know, it's something that happened that she's always going to have to live with. I mean, every time she gets a job, this mugshot is going to come up. So she claims she's reformed. You know, I'm going to take her at her word. But if anything comes up missing on the show, she has to be the first suspect. I mean, that's just how it is. I feel bad. But, you know, and then she kind of blamed the stealing on her crowd, on the people she was hanging around. But no, Minnie, no, I like you, but it sounds like you're lying again. You know, Minnie, now I make it no secret that I really, really like Minnie, but Minnie is a huge, bold-faced liar. So, you know, you got caught on a lot of lies on the show. So, you know, you can't really blame your friends on this one. No one makes you steal. I mean, I wonder if we'll ever find out what exactly she stole. I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more about Minnie's arrest. But besides that, the feud just kept going back and forth. At this time, in the beginning, Miss Tammy did stay in her chair, and it was just reduced to arguing. But then things took a turn in a different direction, which really got on my damn nerves. So during the first segment, they're going back and forth, Minnie and Juicy and Miss Tammy, back and forth. And let me say before I move on, I'm really disappointed in Juicy's performance because, listen, Juicy, you started all this shit, and then when the spotlight was on you, you really didn't have much to say. You tried to remain calm. You pulled out a prop, which was a container where you keep alcohol in. You drank that, but it wasn't good. Like, your performance fell flat. This is when you should have really spiked up the beef. really got us into it because, this is your only storyline. But what ended up happening is Minnie didn't say much. And then, of all people, Tanya jumps in the damn feud. Now, nobody else jumped in the feud. Nobody has anything else to do with the feud. This is between Juicy, Miss Tammy, and Minnie. But for some reason, Tanya decides to jump in, which is asinine if you ask me, because Tanya has a lot of damn problems on her damn own, which we'll talk about in the next segment. But she decided to pull a Sam and jump all in somebody else's business. Now, I can understand if you didn't have a storyline, Tanya, but you have a huge mess going on. I don't know what you thought you were going to get out of jumping in Juicy's mess. But I can kind of guess. I'm thinking you thinking you're gonna get more perks out of being Juicy's friend, like more time on the Ricky Smiley show, more paid trips. When Juicy goes somewhere. For the life of me, I don't understand. That has to be the reason you jumped in. So out of nowhere, Tanya just decides to jump in and go for Miss Tammy. Okay. She said, "I don't think you're acting right. Your behavior is appropriate, especially if you're a mother." That was the wrong thing to jump in about. Like, please, child, you're a mother. Of all people, you don't need to remind us how mothers should act because you have a whole laundry list of shit you don't do. So she jumped in and became Juicy's advocate, and she wouldn't shut up. And to me, it was like inappropriate at times. Like, no one's talking to you. Let me finish my story. You just inherited this beef. So now, Miss Tammy and Minnie, all next season is coming for your ass. They're coming for you. And they didn't have to. You gave them ammunition for no earthly good reason. And of all the people on the panel, you were the last one to jump in because you have a mess of your own. So we watched Tanya all season be the master manipulator. Remember, I gave her the nickname Manippy. She is the master manipulator. She just plays head games with people, word games. She wants everybody to hate Nico. She wants everybody to stand up for her and defend her at all costs, even if she's dead ass wrong, like Sam does. But child, the world is not full of people like Sam. Like, you stand up for your own battles. So, and then when she doesn't get her way, she always results to tears. But she was exposed this season for being a master manipulator. So tears did not move anybody at this point. So they bring on Nico and they bring on Devon. So first Nico. So Nico was just basically saying what he's been saying all season. Like, Tanya, you're a huge manipulator. You play head games. He didn't say these words, but I would have said, you act like your shit don't stink, but you're the cause of all this whole mess. Like, he didn't say those words, but that's what he was getting at. So then they bring on Devon, and they start asking Devon questions. Now, this is what blew my mind. First of all, I really love Devon. He is the most mature person on the damn panel. Now, does he have an ulterior motive here? I don't know, because, I can't take people at their word. I'm a cynic. I have to find the bad before I find the good. So I'm thinking, well, why are you acting like such a saint? What are you getting out of this? Okay? And all I can come up with is that maybe he wants to be Tanya's man. But he admitted that they had nothing going on, nothing romantic. It was strictly platonic. But what came out of left field that really shocked the shit out of me? See, usually I would say shocked me, but when I'm really thrown off, I say shocked the shit out of me. What really shocked the shit out of me is when he told Nico to fess up to a conversation that they had. Child, I was shocked because let's talk about the damn conversation. So Nico's talking, and the point he was trying to get across was that I've been making more of an effort and I'm not as deadbeat as she's making it out to be. That's the point he was trying to make. But Pitbull Sam, that ain't got no business of her own, kept interfering every time he opened his mouth. Don't talk to her that way. I don't understand Sam personally. So I've been going back and forth. At first I said the girl got on my damn nerve because she won't shut the hell up. And then I said, well, maybe she's just there for moral support. But now I've changed it one last time, my opinion. Sam is disrespecting herself by being Tanya's flunky. Like, I don't understand where she's getting out of it. The girl has publicly dissed you on television, put you out in this kind of way. Well, get the fuck out then. Remember that? And you keep going back for more. Sam, I'm gonna need you to explain yourself. Child, please. I don't understand why you're going so hard for Tanya, but you won't go so hard for yourself. Like, you're not an ugly chick. Get your own man. I'm confused. But anyway, back to this conversation. So, Devon comes out and they're asking him questions like, do you love Tanya? He said yes. What more do you want Nico to do? And he was like, he could step up to the plate a little bit more. And they're going back and forth. Then all of a sudden, Devon says, I really need you to be real, Nico. Tell it all. If you're gonna say it, tell it all. And he was like, you mean our conversation? He was like, yeah, our conversation. And to me, it was like all of a sudden, he just wanted the truth out there, okay? The truth. Because he knows that Tanya's a manipulator. Like, everybody knows Tanya's a manipulator except Sam. Sam didn't get the memo yet. Sam is the only one. So he said, what? She asked me to come down. She's talking to Devon. She told Devon that she asked Nico to come down. But and Nico said, well, if you need me to be there for the baby, I will. She said, remember you said that. And basically what she did was use this, Devon being the backup plan, as a tool to make Nico act better. Because she had him on the back burner. And that's basically what she did. It was either act right, do what I say, or I got another man waiting in the wings here. Because she knows that Devon loves her. But he's fully aware of what's going on. So I don't know if he's an idiot or he's just doing what's in the best interest of his children. Children, if you include Nico's kids. So here we go. Basically, they called Tanya out for being a manipulator in her relationship with Nico. Basically saying, act right, or I'm going to replace you with Devon. Now, and this really, really angered Nico. This could be, now, there's no really earthly good reason why Nico's not a good dad to his children. But what I get from this conversation is he's trying to be a better dad. But we don't need you to try. We need you to really be a good father. And in being a good father, that means totally call things off with Tanya. Stop arguing with her all the time and be there for your children. But you let Tanya get the best of you by playing these games, and then you have these outbursts. But everybody knows Tanya is a manipulator. What you need to do, Nico, is focus in on your children and move on. And Devon, I guess you know what you're dealing with. If you don't mind having a chick that plays head games with you 24/7, then why should we mind? Child, please. Tanya is a handful. Nico, Devon, y'all done got y'allselves in some shit. Because this girl is a huge, huge manipulator. And at the end of the day, extremely destructive. Now, while she's a good mother, there's no doubt in my mind she's a good mother and she loves her children. But she doesn't know how to be in a healthy, thriving relationship with a spouse or a partner, because she's just so damn manipulative. And like I said before, she probably was born this way. She was cute. She was an LP, so she got whatever she wanted. And that's when this manipulative behavior was created. I mean, child, I think she will manipulate her own dog if she had a dog. She doesn't know how to be real and upfront. At the end of the day, huge ass mess, child. Mess! Okay? Mess! So I really thought the episode was going to end here because the whole Tanya situation is messy as hell. How could they top that? Well, child, They topped it. They brought in that damn Abira. Now, you guys remember Abira. This is Tanya's friend. How ironic is that? Another manipulator. She was the one that really made a mess and a mockery out of the twins' first gig, non-twerking gig. And so she came out and she was acting just like Tanya. She was not apologetic. She was talking about the twins' men and just being a further extension of what she was on the show. Now, I'm not feeling Abira. Like, child, you were solely responsible for messing up, not all of it, because they could have did a little better, but you took advantage of the twins flopping their first gig. Now, I love the twins, but you know, when you do something new, it's a learning curve, and you guys failed terribly. It was a flop. It hurt me to watch. It hurt me to watch, because I love the twins. But Abira, on the other hand, start talking about Chris, how you got a deadbeat boyfriend who is dating somebody else, and how Jordan is never going to marry Amanda. Child, this is not your damn business. I only met you once or twice, and you all up in my Kool-Aid. Child, please. She was acting exactly like she was on the show the first time, but maybe worse. So this is when Minnie jumped in. Now, usually I would tell people, mind your own business, Minnie. This has nothing to do to you. But I just don't like Abira. She jumped in, and so Minnie jumped in because remember, she's really close with the twins. And she wasn't fighting fairly, Abira, this Abira chick. So Minnie jumped in and started saying, you know, you're not right, and end up saying, you look, bitch, you look like a man. Now, I don't know if she looked like a man, but I will say she isn't as cute as the twins. How about that? No, not even half as cute as the twins. She's got a little different, distinct features here. Now, I ain't gonna call her ugly. I'm gonna say she has unique features, okay? And so then Abira jumped up and they went at it. Now, I don't see a lot of fighting on the show. Like, this is not, you know, one of the ratchet reality shows. But Abira did hit Minnie in the face, and it was a pretty good size punch. She clocked her. Which is shocking. And then because when Minnie has a little bit more weight on her, but you know, I don't think weight will determine how a person fights. But the security jumped in so fast, we couldn't go from there. But I do know Miss Tammy was in the back, and you could hear her going off. So that's where the episode ended. Now, I do not condone violence. I just don't. Sometimes. But Abira, she was just being mad disrespectful. She don't know what the hell is going on between Chris and Andrea. Like, stay out my business, girl. But it should have been verbal argument. So, but Abira did throw the first punch, and child, so I'm not gonna say she should have got hit. I'm just gonna say, what else did she think was gonna happen? So that's part 1. Thanks for watching.